Hey guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and I'm so excited to bring you your personalized readings for the 2019 Lunar New Year. February 5th is kind of, it lasts for a little while, celebrations, but February 5th is the Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year. So it's based off of the lunar cycle instead of the calendar year, so the date tends to change a little bit here and there. It's something that my family and I would get excited about every year. There was always so many like fun festivities and things to do downtown San Diego, and there's a lot of stuff happening around San Diego right now. I know over at SeaWorld they have they brought in some like the Chinese acrobats from various towns, and it's really wonderful. And I'm come from a Filipino background, and so I know that not all Filipinos celebrate Chinese New Year, but it was big in my family. And actually the necklace that I'm wearing, back when it was the year of the rooster, like a couple of roosters ago so this was a while ago, my father had gotten me a year of the rooster good luck pendant for me. So yeah, I wear it all the time, not just like Chinese New Year, but I decided for this, to make it nice and special, that I would pull a card for each of the 12 animals on the zodiac wheel. I will post a link down below for if you want to know what your zodiac animal is, because it's based off of the year of your birth. So if you want to know like what animal am I, what I'll just post an informative link down below. Plus I'll see if I can find a link that gives a little bit about the the story, the mythology behind the 12 animals in the zodiac that were picked, the first 12 that made it in the race given by the Jade Emperor. So it was a little competition for all the animals in the world, that the honor would be bestowed upon them to be within the zodiac wheel. The cards that I'm going to be using for this are my Chinese fortune reading cards, and not mostly just because they're Chinese, but it's beautiful. It's red. It has a lot of positivity for it. Around this time, I like to wear a lot of red for good luck, hence why I am wearing one of my fave robes. I have it's beautiful. I have actually a beautiful red mandarin collar dress that I got when I was visiting China on an educator's trip, and yeah, I'm just really excited for this time, and let's jump right into the readings. There is an order for the animals on the zodiac wheel, so I'm going to be going in order from the first animal to the 12th animal. My animal, being the rooster or the cock, is the 10th animal on the wheel of 12. So the one that we're in right now is the pig, and pig is supposed to be like just a year of opportunity and abundance, and not a time to just sit back and just be like, hey, everything come to me, but a time for you to put in the work, but actually seeing some awesome results for the work that you guys put in. So if you are willing to work for it and work hard, the year of the pig is willing to reward you and bestow abundance upon you. So I'm super stoked about that. But the pig is the last animal of the 12 zodiac, and then we're going to start over again in the year 2020 with the year of the rat, which if I remember correctly, my mother is the rat, my brother is a rabbit, my father is a dragon, which is supposed to be the most lucky of all the zodiac. And my dude is a horse, and I love horses. So, and what I always thought was interesting is I love horses. He's a horse, and since he's Portuguese, one of like the symbols of the Portuguese is a rooster, and I'm a rooster. Okay, so let's jump into it. So I'm going to start off with the people that are under the zodiac animal of rat. So I have pre-pulled all the cards, but I have all the cards laying face down, so I haven't looked at any of the cards, like, I swear. Okay, so the very first card we have is Hope. And so this is kind of like a somewhat general reading for everybody that would fall under each of these animals. So, since we all don't lead identical lives, and there's so many years that are underneath the rat, so many age groups, that I would say take, this generalized reading and see how it applies in your life, because it's going to look different in everybody's life, you know. So when we have hope, you know, hope might look one way, you know, to somebody who's in their 60s than maybe it would to somebody who's living their life out in their 20s or their late teens. Okay, so hope is what we have for the rat in 2019. And what I'm getting with that is just to not lose faith in things that you've been working for a while on. It is so hard to give up and lose faith when you haven't seen much return or much progress on, you know, the things that you've like been, it seems like, endlessly putting effort into. But what I'm getting from the Year of the Pig for our rat friends is to not lose hope, because you will at least see a little bit of that return, and that you're going to start to get your footing, and you're like, okay, this was not all for naught. This was all for something, and I believe that you guys are going to be able to see that in 2019. All right, the next animal we have is the ox. So the oxen, and your card is, it's a beautiful card. It's beautiful. So what I'm getting with this one for the people that are within underneath the animal of the ox is to look at the beauty in everything that you do. It is so easy to, you know, just kind of cut the magic out of everything, you know, like looking at your job, but how can you look at your job as something of beauty, you know, the things that you do? How can you see your everyday tasks and see the beauty in them? It's going to make a very significant shift in your energy and your mindset with this one simple thing. So this one simple thing for the people that were born under the animal of ox is look at beauty. Look at everything with the eye of beauty. So if you're doing the dishes, how can you find beauty in the motion of doing the dishes? If you are, you know, taking care of the kids, if you have kids, how can you find beauty in that? So beautiful for our ox friends. Those born under the tiger. Okay, we have, paradise. So I was gonna think of something like, oh, like, you know, we live in a paradise. No, actually more what I was thinking is going on vacation. So if you are living under the animal of tiger, and it's maybe been a while since you've gone on vacation, and I'm not saying you have to go anywhere exotic or that you even have to take a plane or a train, but just to go somewhere that is out of your comfort zone, out of the ordinary, not part of your normal routine, yeah, and go on a little bit of a vacation this year. So 2019 is calling for you, even if it's just a weekend vacation, but no staycations. Get out of the house. So paradise is for you. Next, we go into the Year of the Rabbit, which is my brother. And I know there's more people than just my brother under the Year of the Rabbit. Let's take a look at what Rabbit has. Oh, Rabbit has reunions. So there might be some people that you haven't spoken with in quite some time. Not people that have been totally out of your lives, but just people that you haven't maybe seen face to face in quite some time. So maybe you keep up on Facebook, you send each other text messages, but it's been quite some time since you guys have really had a chance to physically hang out. And it seems like that in 2019, there might be a person or persons that you guys get to finally spend some time with that, you know, it's going to mean a lot, and it's going to feel really good, and it's going to strengthen that friendship that you have with these people. So I really see, you know, somebody that you haven't seen in a really long time, or someone's coming back in 2019, and it's going to be a blast. Let me tell you, it's going to be fun. So I don't see these as like bad reunions at all. Like, this is like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in 5 years, but you know, you guys have been talking, you know, through social media probably, or something like that. It's just, you know, the physical meeting. So yeah, that is for our rabbit friends. Okay, going into the people born under the animal zodiac of dragon, which my dad being one of them, you guys have transformation. So 2019 is going to bring a lot of changes for you. Of course, not every change feels good, but I do feel that you have an understanding of these changes. It's not going to be things that just blindside you, but you understand where these changes are coming from and you understand how they can be beneficial for you. So I don't see these as like tower moment changes, but more of like, okay, I kind of saw that coming. I could have been more prepared for it, but I don't see this as bad in any way. So I'm seeing some changes that you kind of had an inkling it was gonna happen, and you see the benefit in it. It's not like, why is this happening to me? I don't see that at all in 2019 for you. Next, we go into the people born under the year of the snake. And, ooh, we have courage. So, for the people born under the year of the snake, I am seeing for them that you might be asked to do some things that are out of your comfort zone, either at work, with family, friendships, different areas of your life where it's not comfortable, but it is going to help you in the long run. And so what this card is telling you is to have courage. You can do it. You have all the tools to get it done. You have the inner strength to be able to do this. And although it maybe not be pleasant, you're going to come out better on the other side. So have courage, my friends, have courage. All right, next we have the year of the horse. So people that were born under horse, which would be my dude. We have the family. Okay, so I really see there's a lot of work to be done with family this year. A lot of, usually I would say the big get-togethers, like especially even here in the States, it's like Thanksgiving and birthdays and Christmas are like the big family get-togethers. But I'm going to see there's going to be a reason why you're going to be needing to spend time with family, not just certain family members, but more like family where a lot of family is coming in for a certain reason. And it's just the navigating and dealing with that. And this is just like a heads up, but like be prepared. Sometimes there's certain family members we don't really want to hang out with. We'd rather do other things. I'd rather like pluck out my eyelashes. But it's just saying, it's just like, hey, sometimes this happens. Sometimes, we just, this is where we work on our people skills, our social skills, our problem solving skills, is when we got all the peeps in town, all our familial peeps. So family is going to be a big thing for people born under the year of the horse, or the animal horse. All right, those peeps born under the zodiac of the goat, you have celebrations. So it looks like there might be some graduations going on. So meaning like college graduations, maybe people that went back to school, and decided to go back and do something. Maybe there are people who went back and got certificated in something, because as we know, there's like graduations happening every year. But I see this as something more special, not just like your average graduation or getting something done. It may not even be like a huge like school thing, but somebody who went back and got retrained in something, or wanted to learn a new skill. And I'm really seeing a pat yourself on the back. You've done a great job, even if you're not like on stage in front of a cheering crowd like, yay, you did it. This might be something a little bit smaller, but it's nonetheless like something really awesome, and you shouldn't downplay your achievements. So yeah, congratulations, whatever it is. Next animal we have is the monkey. And the monkey has karma. So what I'm getting with karma is there's a lot of things that you've done that maybe you feel have gone unnoticed, or like nobody was watching, or like, and I don't even feel like you're the type of person that is looking for some sort of like karmic return, like, oh, I better get paid back, for, all these nice things that I've done for other people. But I see that the universe is going to give you a little bit of a payback for the good things that you have done for others. It hasn't gone unnoticed by the universe. And so, yeah, if you feel like things have just been nice lately, you're gonna get a lot of those in 2019 of like, oh, well, that was, there's been a lot more people opening the door for me. It could be something as little as that, but it feels good. People just doing nice things or letting you know, hey, you dropped your $20 bill on the floor. Oh, hey, thanks, instead of them just like jacking your money. So I'm gonna see like a lot of like little acts of kindness that really warm your heart. Nothing maybe too huge, but just the universe saying, hey, you've done some nice things. Here's some nice things in return. All right, we go to the 10th animal in the zodiac, which is the rooster, which is me. Yay! Okay, we have money. We have money. And so, so what I'm seeing with this one is that this year of the pig being abundance, a lot of the projects that you guys have been working, a lot of the things that you've been doing, if you've been doing some side projects, you've been doing some side work, I'm really seeing money being a positive in your life in 2019. So gonna be kind of in the positives, which is awesome. I don't know, maybe some of you guys are gonna win the lottery. I mean, I'm not saying you guys are gonna win the lottery. I don't see large sums of money like that, but I do see some pleasant surprises when it comes to money. Or maybe not even surprises, you were kind of working towards that, and then it's like you get it and you're like, oh my gosh, I did it. That's what I'm seeing for 2019. All right, our second to last animal in the zodiac wheel is the dog, which we just had last year, and we have forgiveness. And I feel like it's easier sometimes to forgive strangers or younger people for their so things that have angered you, but I think it's a lot harder to forgive people that are even closer to us, family and friends and best friends, I should say. So what I'm getting is to work on your skills of forgiveness, which doesn't say that if somebody has done something pretty bad to say that, oh, I forgive you and I totally enlightened now, it's okay what you did. It's never okay, and you're not saying that what the person has done is okay, but you are saying, what, I don't need to hold that grudge in me, because that just brings my vibe down, brings me down. So I am letting that go, and I'm saying, I got to feel the feels, I got to react how I needed to react, but I'm done with that now, and I don't think it was cool what you did, but I'm gonna move past this because I don't need this, so definitely work through it how you need to work through it, feel the feels that you need to feel, but do work on your forgiveness in 2019. All right, and lastly we have the pig, which is the animal for 2019, and so this is probably a particularly special reading for this one. And these people have friendships. Friendships is the motto for 2019. Those people under the year of the pig, or under the zodiac animal pig. So I'm really seeing to certain friendships that you have in your life, if you've kind of become a little bit of hermit and kind of not push people away because you didn't like them anymore, but just kind of lost contact with certain people, it might be good to maybe just do a little phone call here and there, maybe a little hangout here and there. I'm seeing that it's really good for them, for their soul, and for your soul. It's going to be very nourishing to just spend a little time with your friendships. I'm not saying, like if you've got like 20, 30 different acquaintances, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about your closest of friends. I know it's really hard for some people, but just to kind of like reach out and do a little phone call, do a little hangout. I'm seeing that you really, really do need to nurture those closest to you friendship-wise in 2019, because not only will it be good for you, but it's good for them. All right, you spiritual homies, so that was all 12 of the Chinese zodiac. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm wishing you nothing but abundance and magic and things working out for you in 2019. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. So I will catch you, spiritual homies, later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want a more personal one-on-one reading with me, I have a lot of different reading types. You can head over to my shop, www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. Also, if you want to do even more with me and, maybe do some guided meditations, work on some crystal grids and affirmations, and hang out in some mediumship live streams, and, a lot of just tarot talk fun live streams, then head over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot, where I do a lot of interaction with my homies over there, and I really appreciate all of their support, as I appreciate you guys who support me here on YouTube. So, all right, that is it for me, you guys. To import a little bit of luck, a little bit of extra oomph around this time, I do highly suggest maybe wearing the colors red, and if red isn't your favorite color, see how you can incorporate it maybe into a ring or earrings or socks or something like that. Also, jade. If you have some jade laying around, now's the time to bust out some of that jade. All right, so I will catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out! And Happy New Year.